Hi, welcome to AFTV. Got Jason with me, a 2-2 draw against Wolves at Molineux. It's snowing, it's cold, it's wet, it's midweek. We travelled up here to see that.
Poor from start to finish. Even at 2-0, you're looking at it going, I'm just not seeing enough. I think there was a moment, probably about 30 minutes into the game, where Martinelli clashed with one of their players, and then he's got up and he's absolutely clattered Martinelli. Got the crowd up. We were already 1-0 up at that point, but from that moment, we didn't win a duel, we didn't win a header. We couldn't clear our lines, we couldn't play 5 passes. The intensity wasn't there, and then we've come out in the second half, got a goal. You think it should be the catapult to then go on and see the game out. He's taken off 2 attacking players, brought back on 2 attacking players. He hasn't tried to shut up shop and gone away at Wolves 2-0 and tried to end. And I don't know if it's the players have let Mikel down or if Mikel's let the players down.
Yeah, see, that's people are saying it's the manager's fault. Saying the players, you don't really know who to point the blame at, and like players are coming off injured, players are coming on the pitch, shots are getting injured, coming like I don't know, Saka's limped. There's so many. Listen, there's no excuses, but it's just like you don't know where to put the blame.
Yeah, I think you can put the blame in so many places. I think individually there were some very, very, very poor performances. I think Kenya mentioned Timber. That was probably the one that stood out to me. There was a moment where I said hook him, and then he's got the ball and he just hoofed it into the stands, and I'm just like, why did we not hook? What are we doing? And some of that comes down to the amount of football some of these guys are playing, because again, we're in that situation where Mikel probably doesn't trust everyone like you want him to or like he should. Winning league titles isn't easy, but you don't need.
It shouldn't be this hard, though.
But you then don't need to go and make it harder for yourself. By doing what we've done today, by doing what we did at Brentford, by doing what we did at Sunderland, regardless of what level you play football at, whether you play football at Premier League level or whether you play football at under-7s or under-9s, there are some basics that you want people to do, and you want people to run around and make it difficult. Yeah. And we didn't do that. Wolves did that today, and they made it difficult. I think Lee made the point. They weren't a side that came here and sat in and tried to just keep the score down, even at 2-0. They tried to get the ball down. They tried to play out from the back. They tried to make things happen. They took risks, and with that risk came reward. I think they had. I think when Gomez went off for them, they brought on that big centre. They brought on that big centre forward again. It changed the game. It gave us a very, very, very different. It gave us a very different problem to try and tackle, and we didn't tackle it. And it's not like we don't have good centre halves, but those moments in that last minute when the ball's coming in and Raya comes out. You've got to deal with it. You've got to deal with it. When you're a goalkeeper dealing with those moments, that's when you can have the ability in those moments to take the sting out of the game, to kill the crowd, take a yellow card for taking 9.5 seconds and not quite pushing the court. Take a yellow card for time wasting. Do those things, and we didn't do those things. We don't do them enough. And it's disappointing. Like everyone, I've had to take half a day off work to come here. I'm not going to get home till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I've got to get up and do it all over again and go to work with a smile on my face, having everyone asking me about if I enjoyed the game. Did I fuck?
Travelling to away games has never been easier, especially with Rocket Mobile.
Unlimited data, unlimited everything in the UK. When you leave the UK, it's 20 gig of roaming data. Life is very easy.
£16 a month, no hassle.
How you doing, man?
You're doing all right. And this is what you get in Europe.
Hello. Tony Ellis!
All right.
Thank you so much. Lee, you're the man.